Welcome, everybody. We're Andrew and Vanessa Hoyes. We're Senior Presidential Directors in Lifewave, and we live on the beautiful Gold Coast in Australia. We have a team all across the world. We have New Zealanders on here. We have people from the UK here. We usually have people from Asia, South Africa, all across the world. And this is what we love about this business is it's beyond a product. It's a community. It's a community of people that are cheering each other on in their health and also what they want to create for their life. And so we are so excited to have you here. And we just ask you over the next 20 to 25 minutes to sit back, listen, hear what we want to talk about, a presentation that we were shown when we first started 21, 22 months ago from my best mate of 31 years, where he said, Andrew, you want to listen to this. It's changing my health. I think it's something that as an entrepreneur that you love first to market, you love patents, you love being a part of something where it's never, people don't know about it yet. And this absolutely has changed our life.
So I'm going to share a presentation with you that we have titled The Blue Ocean Opportunity. Do you want to speak into why it really feels like that for a moment?
Yeah, a blue ocean. So that if you've ever read the book, The Blue Ocean Strategy, it came out many years ago. It was a powerful book, and really, to bring it all together, it's you have blue oceans where there's no competition, and you have red oceans where there's full of competition. It's bloodied, literally, with everyone fighting over the same scraps. We don't want to be a part of that. We've always been niche people in all that we've done. We love to help people. We love to be a part of something bigger than us. And we also want to have freedom, financial freedom, to be able to do what we want, when we want, how we want, travel where we want to go. And so this product that landed in our hands was a blue ocean opportunity. So we always say, do you believe the future belongs to those who are bold enough to say yes? We are yes people. Yes to listening before we make a decision. So many no people, they say no, and they don't realize they're saying no to the greatest opportunity of their life without giving 5-10 minutes to at least hear what it is. And so this is a first to market opportunity and that the world still don't know about yet. So in the next 20 minutes, we're going to talk about the product, the business model, and the opportunity. The best-selling product globally in the innovative wellness space. We love to travel, so we love that. The business model is why professionals, entrepreneurs, young mums, dads, all ages in direct selling. It's the new business plan that across all generations is blowing up in an amazing way because it's giving such great opportunity for people and the opportunity. And so this is portable and a global business from your phone or home, which is what we love. We want you to be able to do this from this or just your computer, in a cafe, in a restaurant, in the back of a plane if you need to. That's how portable this is, and that's why we love it.
We're going to show you a 2-minute video right now on our information website. This is it, info.com. You can see it there. So if you don't hear it properly, you can actually go to that website, but look at it afterwards because we're going to summarize the opportunity you could read about. So let's just watch this video about what opportunity you've actually been given in this invitation today.
In a world searching for answers, one discovery is changing everything. A patch, no bigger than a quarter, built not to treat symptoms, but to wake up the healer inside you. This is X39, a wearable, light-activated patch. Designed by David Schmidt, an inventor with over 200 patents. His mission? To reverse aging naturally. This isn't science fiction. It's stem cell activation without injections, without pills. Your body repairing itself. The results? Life-changing energy, recovery, sleep, relief. And the medical world? It's taking notice. Still skeptical? Visit thisisitinfo.com. You'll find the studies, the patents, the proof. It's all there. But there's more. This tiny patch isn't just transforming lives, it's creating freedom. Because behind it is a business model built for the bold. Real people, real results. Income that scales with impact. And here's why. Because this breakthrough technology is patented and exclusive, it offers a lucrative business plan that allows you to compound your efforts. More people than ever are struggling in today's economy. You can no longer rely on your own sweat equity alone to make a living. This business model allows you to duplicate yourself and, even better, to benefit from other people's efforts. So your income no longer depends solely on you. By duplicating yourself over and over, the income potential is far greater than a conventional job, career, or profession. And you're never alone. The This Is It system gives you the tools, the path, the team. All you have to do is start. The question is no longer if it works, it's whether you'll act or let this moment pass. Will you keep waiting or finally feel your body come alive again? Will you stay financially stuck or build something that lasts? Isn't it time to start living life on your own terms? The This Is It action plan will set you on a path to live out the dreams you have for your family. Get back with the person who shared this video so you can experience the age-reversing health and the exciting lifestyle that thousands are already enjoying. This is the technology, this is the team, and this is your moment. This is it.
Oh, we never get tired of that video. We share it all over the world because it really does summarize what this opportunity has been for Andrew and I. We've been in the business for 20 months now, and we own multiple businesses, but this one is lighting us up. Excuse the pun, but it truly is just lighting us up because of the way it's impacting people, and it's also producing such an impactful income for so many people.
Absolutely. So most oceans are red. They're crowded and noisy, they're competitive, and they're costly. Even just looking at that everyone is selling the same thing, they want to tell you theirs is best. I mean, how many times do people go, yeah, I know you got that cream, but I've got this cream. I don't want to be in a business like that. No. I'm sorry. It's not creative enough for me. It's not exciting enough for me. And there's so many sharks in the water when it comes to that. Costly. I've had staff of over 30, 40 people in the past. Staff issues. It's expensive. I don't want that anymore. I turned 50 recently. I'm done with that. I want to contract everybody. I just want to be able to build a business that's really cash flow positive, that helps a lot of people and doesn't have high overheads. That's why this is a blue ocean. It's the modern entrepreneur's dream. It's freedom, leverage, and global scalability without the traditional business headaches, which so many of us have been a part of. It's the fastest growing. It's actually won, I think, 2-3 years in a row, the fastest growing company in its industry. So I like to be a part of a winning team. No, you don't want to be a part of a losing team. So they won the Direct Selling Momentum Award 2 years in a row. They're just killing it, and yet nobody still knows about this. It has a global reach. Vanessa and I like travel. Actually, put a 5 in the chat if you love to travel. We love to travel. I've been in, I think, 50, 60 cities or so around the world, 30 countries. We love traveling. What's great about this? No staff. It's portable. It's online. No leases. Low overhead. No regional limits. If someone else next door to you has this, doesn't matter. You can still do it.
Yes.
There's no regional limits, and it's patented technology. Nobody else has this in this patch, in this incredible technology of what it is. Nobody else has this. We only have this. So no competition, which is what we love.
So LifeWave is at the forefront of a growing $1 trillion wellness industry, and it's going to hit $1 billion in sales this year.
Right.
It actually grew from 5 years ago being about 20 million, which was still a really great company, and it had a lot of other support patches around. But when the X39 was launched, it's taken the company from 20 million to nearly 1 billion. Andrew always says, can you imagine like running a company where it grows to 300 million the first year and then keeps going? growing. Now, David Schmidt, the inventor, says he has everything it takes to scale this to $2 billion minimum in the way they are going to sell the X39. So he is not worried. You know what our upline always talks about? They've never missed a pay, ever missed a pay week. They've never missed a distribution in terms of having too much orders go in for the product going out. They are scaling as fast as we are growing this company. 60% of that profit goes back to brand partners in their hands. So it is one of the highest paying compensation plans, and a new evolved plan is releasing in a few weeks' time. And that also is going to help everyone win from the beginning all the way through. But we love to just say now is right. In fact, there is no coincidence you're on this call. There's no coincidence you have been invited to an opportunity because someone believes that you're open and curious and hungry enough to explore another opportunity. So the time is right. The product is right. The model is right. And the team is right. And we would love to say you're also the right person in this at the right time. You got to trust that that is a connection worthy of exploring. So let's just dive into why now feels so exciting in these 4 areas.
So about timing, the wellness space is exploding, and thank goodness it is, because we all want to get healthier without popping pills. Put a 10 in the chat if you agree with that. More people than ever are finding options to pharmaceuticals and turning science-backed alternatives. The wellness industry is worth over $4.5 trillion and growing. And so we're a part of that. And I actually believe we're on the forefront of that. Yeah. Stem cell activation is the next wave. Everyone's talking about it, but just a quick hint. The owner and inventor started this in 2008 with this stem cell technology. So he's way ahead of the game when it comes to what he's delivered. LifeWave is the pioneer in this light technology. The product, it's patented, it solves a huge problem. Anyone that's in business or worked for someone in business knows you got to have a solution to a problem. That's what puts you in business, right? Yeah. This has a massive solution to a massive problem. No one has this technology to regenerate your stem cells. Here's the key word: naturally. We're not talking about someone else's stem cells that are injected. We're not talking about pig swine from somewhere else around the world that's put into your body and you don't know what's going to do. No, it's light therapy in a simple patch. It's activating your own stem cells. So it's getting your own copper peptide, getting your stem cells going to sort your body out.
Which we can see way more of that detail in our information site and our information presentations about the technology and the technology. But Andrew loves to say this product was made for men because it's 100%. Just so simple. You patch every day.
100%.
And we were also saying today around a lunch, this company is attracting a lot of men into this business. A lot of these direct selling companies have a lot of females. They're amazing at it. They're doing it to stay home with the kids and a whole lot of other reasons, but there are men all over the world that have chosen to partner with LifeWave.
Totally, like each to their own. If you want to sell creams and oils and all of that as a bloke, go for it. That's not my deal. So for me, this is bigger than this is health. This is optimum health. This is longevity, and this is a business opportunity that not just women, which is fantastic, are in, but we have as many men running with this as another stream of income like never before.
Everyone's stem cells are on decline. So the other reason why this screams opportunity is male, female, young or mature.
True.
Everyone that's breathing can benefit from this patch. So everywhere you go, every stranger we meet, there is an opportunity to serve them.
That's right.
To tell them about something that they probably don't yet know about.
You're breathing, you need this. So how it works, it's your own light reflects like a mirror off the patch back into your body. So it's non-toxic, non-invasive, no drugs, chemicals or stimulants, which for us, that's the deal, game changer with this. That's all that's happening. And yet it's doing amazing things. And it's global direct selling. So it's the fastest growing business model in the world, because who knows, if things shut down and everything, we want to be able to have other income streams that we can just do from our phone, from our computer, do it from home, do it from the cafe. I got the beach like 2 blocks away from where we live. I can do it on the beach if I want to.
And we do.
So, which we do, where people are paid to market a product so that millions of dollars in marketing budget can go back to brand partners. That's what we love about direct selling. It's taken out the middleman and all the red tape and all the junk, and it's paying the people that are actually doing the work. So I love this. Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I love that guy. Tony Robbins, legend, and other business giants endorse direct selling as the best entry point for business. I mean, Robert Kiyosaki's been in it for years himself. Why? Because it creates leveraged income and freedom faster than traditional paths. So everybody should have at least one direct selling business in their portfolio. We're business coaches as well. You can't live with under three income streams at the moment. And just like a chair, one leg is not going to hold it up. 2, it's going to be wobbly. 3 is going to make it stable, and 4 obviously is going to make it concrete. You need 3 income streams. People are starting to think about this. And what I love is that millennials, Gen Z, Xers, and boomers, we're all joining in record numbers because we want all the same thing. We don't want eggs in one basket. We can't just have one job and that's it anymore. We need to live free. We want to have more options in life. And we're getting, we're even as we age, we're younger than what it was before. We want to have more life at 50 and 40 and 60 and all of that. We want to be able to work from anywhere. We're away for 9 weeks in North America, and our business grew because we had our phones, we had our laptops, and we want to own our time.
That's right.
I've never really had a boss. Maybe when I was younger, I don't want anyone telling me what I have to do long term with my time. And I think most people want that. That's the opportunity that this offers.
So these are income streams without borders. Again, a lot of companies that, when we were moving back to Australia, we were approached by a few other direct selling companies. Just, do you want to bring this product into Australia? Well, we were looking for something that is without borders. This is in over 100 countries now. So when you patch, like we've got Maya on right now, she's in London, but she's got family in other parts of the world. And she knew Mike from he's in New Zealand. Like, this is what it's all about. Is it whether you're in Bali, Barcelona, or Brisbane, you can grow your business. All you need is that Wi-Fi belief. I love that word, belief. And here's the key. It's not belief like I'm waiting for my own testimony. That's not how this business works. You've got enough proof of testimony, proof of patent, proof of product, that you get that patch on everyone that's breathing, and you will experience diverse testimonies. So don't wait for your own. You just get patching people as soon as you get this opportunity. And you need the action. You need to open your mouth, because this business is built on people to people and telling others what they don't know yet.
So this is, like we said, the fastest growing momentum company, 4 years in a row in the direct selling industry. And as you can see there, in 2021, it was a $20 million revenue company. In 2022, in 1 year, it became a $320 million revenue company. I can't imagine having 300 million dropped into my bank account in 1 year, all because of this little patch, the X39, which I'm wearing on my back right now. This little patch, that's how big, is the size of a 20-cent piece. That's what's changed the game, friends. And then it went to 430 million, 600 million. It'll be $1 billion this year because of this regenerative technology. And we love David Schmidt. He's the owner and he's the inventor. He's won over 80 awards for innovation. He's a CEO founder of this legacy company, over 200 patents. But here's the key, 2008. This is when he started on this. When everybody else was thinking about, popping pills, he's going, we need a natural alternative for this. 2008, he started $4.5 million and 10 years. Here's what you got to hear about this. This guy didn't come up with it and 6 months later throw it out there to see if it worked. I mean, 10 years is a long time to see if something works. That's how meticulous he is. That's how dedicated he is. And that's how committed he is. That's why we're seeing the results, friends. That's why this works.
our friends, a lot of them who might have a direct selling business in their portfolio, they're in products where they bring in a scientist. They pay the scientist a lot of money to endorse the product, but those scientists can get outpaid by another company and another opportunity. David Schmidt is the owner and the inventor, and he is saying he is committed to the direct selling platform for all the days of LifeWave, while a whole lot of them are shutting down and going affiliate and just choosing to kind of reward the influencer. David Schmidt is all about building team, building impact, and building a legacy business for your children's children.
So it's the fastest growing in LifeWave. We're part of the fastest growing team, which is the This Is It team. I love that. Big energy all the way from south in Florida, in West Palm Beach. That team started only, I think, 30 months ago, and biggest team, earning amazing money, helped already, I think 40, 50 or 100 people reach incredible incomes. And beyond that, it's an amazing team to be a part of. And that's what we get to be in. And it's people that want you to win. This is not like you win and I lose. I'm so over that. If anyone wants to put a 10 in the chat for me just to keep engagement, we are so over that I have to be better than somebody else to win. It's like, no, you win, I win. It's an abundance mentality. And that's what we're a part of with this. It's an abundance mentality when it comes to this team. So now let's talk about money, which is important. And again, you know, I'm 50, so I stopped sort of caring a little bit about what people think. Everybody talks about money. Everybody I don't care who you are. It matters because you talk about it more than probably anything else. And so without making income claims, this can differ from every person. But people all over the world are winning. Why don't you share about that, Vanessa?
Yeah, so personally, we know the top earners are making $5+ million annually now, and even more than that, willing to show you their checks. And that's to inspire. That is nothing to, and that's the abundance we love. This is all about inspiring people. At our last conference, we saw those that had earned $1 million in LifeWave. So just in the last, 2.5 years, they walked a platform again to inspire those that are coming through. Thousands, though, have doubled or their previous incomes like we have. And for others, this is part-time. For most of us, this is part-time. This is not full-time for any of us. But while they're working their full-time jobs, they are working this. And they're not just working, but everyone on their team that's also sharing LifeWave, that's like leveraged hours, multiplied hours that is coming out from your influence and impact. And so for some people, this is just about the third job they've had to take, being able to stop that third job. It's maybe the Uber driving. It's maybe $500 towards their mortgage repayment or their groceries. This is not just about the millions. This can be about the thousands and the 500s.
And what I love about that, sometimes I hear that negative, especially in our Commonwealth countries, right? We can be a little bit cynical. And they go, I don't want to earn off somebody else's hard work. And I'm like, well, don't go to work tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Stay silent for a sec. Let them think about that. Because your boss is earning off you. The people above you are earning off you. Everybody, the shareholders are earning off you. I would rather the people around me, the people above me, the people below me, because this business, we work hard. Everyone below us also benefits from it. I would rather, if I work my little tail off and above me, beside me, and down from me also benefits, how awesome would that be? So we love that about this industry. And compared to a traditional business, startup costs, I mean, I've got an MBA in entrepreneurship. I've scaled organizations around the world, Europe, North America, Asia, Australia. So I've been to the 4 biggest continents, whatever. You're spending at least $250,000 to get something started at a minimum. This is $3,000 at a maximum, $1,000 to $3,000 to get started. $0 in salaries because it's just you. Inventory handled by LifeWave. They do everything. Flexible. Some weeks we do more hours. Some weeks we do less hours. And it's scaled. The global scaling, I don't pay for that. When they open up a new market, I didn't pay for that. They did. But now I can, it's opportunity for me. So you're joining a team, not starting from scratch. You're getting systems, mentorship, and support. You're not promoting a product. You're building a legacy.
It's so true. So these are the kind of people that are on our team. Alice, who wants to spend more time with her kids, and we're seeing that worthwhile impact that people are having in their families. The health conscious professionals are loving this, holistic vets, so many different people on our team. And then there's others like Eve who say they want their freedom, time, location, and financial freedom. And your why is what will drive you, and your why will be so unique to you, but you need to articulate it so that we can champion it and help you as a community and as a team to reach those dreams that may have laid dormant for a while. We like to throw some figures out there just because as we share about like some of the testimonies, again, we can't make income claims for everyone, but if you think about what the average CEO earns, we'd love to tell the story of Tessa, and then we'll turn to hear from one of our partners live. Tessa is from a town of a few thousand people, Mudgee here in Australia. And after 2.5 years in the business, she is earning more than the average CEO in Australia. And she has done that literally just by opening her mouth and telling people about this patch. And 2.5 years later, there's over 12,000 people on her team.
Amazing.
She is living a life she never imagined as a single mom that she'd be living.
So we're not going to go to that now because of time, but we're going to go to Ray and hear his story about why, who's already, can I just say, for him, very successful in life, doesn't need another job, which this isn't. And so he started patching, came along to one of our retreats, got fired up. Hey, Ray, why don't you just give us a quick synopsis, a quick testimony around why this business is for you?
Yeah. Sure. Thank you. Yep. Like Andrew said, I'm already busy. I've got 5 or 6 businesses on the go at the moment. So when Chris Boone came to me, I wasn't looking. I seriously thought, like I had a bit of status and a little bit of ego, probably a lot of ego, because I was doing okay. But when he explained it to me about the health benefits for people, that got me. And then the passive income. Well, when I met with Andrew over in Kingscliff, we talked about, going to Bordeaux and could we do it next week? And Chris and I looked at each other and we're doing okay. And we went, no, but maybe in a month, if you give us some time, we could probably arrange things. So that made me wake up, and the whole benefit of helping people with their health. But best of all, I've got all my kids involved. Regan's online. He's a manager already. And, like this is inspirational for him. He's was an employee. Now he's running a business alongside mum and dad as well. So the opportunities with it, it's groundbreaking. It's got so many patents. On the weekend, I was beside a guy who's trying to sell copper bracelets, and he had all these claims up on the thing about impotency, wear a copper bracelet. And I'm like, that's nothing compared to what we've got. And he's peddling his little wares, and people are looking at me, and I'm just going, come and have a listen to this. 32 leads later, we're doing okay. You know what I mean? So it's exciting. You can't sell the world's best kept secret. The biggest thing I've done is hung on to my upline, listen to them, put into practice what they do. I attend briefings, I attend meetings. I'm in training sessions with Andrew and Vanessa. And best of all is the respect that you get from these people because you're actually giving it a shot. So if I could give you any sort of advice is go for it because it's unbelievable. And we all need some positivity in our lives. It's like, like I dealt with a claim the other day, person had got cancer, right? That drags you down. But this business, it's uplifting. It really is. So, you are lucky that somebody else has invited you along. That's for sure. I'm beholden to Andrea and Chris because of this opportunity that they've given us. And also, the teachings that Andrew and Vanessa are giving us daily is just so exciting. So the system is not broken. It is just rising like a phoenix. So, absolutely have a crack at it.
Oh, I love that. Thanks so much, Ray. And I love hearing stories like that and people switching on to, and that was one of my big values. Everyone's why is going to be different, but there's going to be a whole bunch of people in my business like Ray, the one at some stage I'll be giving very short notice to go, hey, are you ready to jump on a plane? Let's go, and it has to be business class. And let's go to Bordeaux. Even if you don't drink like Ray does, he can drink mineral water with us and go and try all the nice wines. Can you do that?
Yeah.
And to me, having the financial and the time and everything else to be, now I know people in different seasons.
Yeah.
But that's one of my dreams. And I know a whole bunch of people. So exciting day. So how do you purchase this, Vanessa?
So you would discuss most of this detail with your brand partner, but we want to show you the 3 different options to get started as we close out this meeting.
And it's
thanks
simple.
for your time today.
Super simple. It's core, advanced, and premium. Vanessa, why don't you talk about the core and the advanced?
The core and advanced, these are like starter. Consider this like you're trying for 90 days and you need it for at least 1 month per decade of your life. But 3 months supply will at least get you started. Like dip your toe in the water.
That's right.
It comes out at about 500 Australian, a little bit less New Zealand right now. The advanced is a good medium middle ground. If you are like just wanting to give the entrepreneur adventure a go, you're going to get 6 months supply, which means you can patch, a loved one can patch, and then you can have 4 extra months supply ready for when people purchase from you. Because when 4 people purchase from you, you start to cover the cost of your own product. So advanced, having 6 months supply on hand is a good start. It's about $1,000. Where can you start a business for $1,000? But the ultimate kickstart to your business as an entrepreneur that wants to get serious about this is the premium.
That's right. Core is good, advanced is better, but the best one is premium. Number one, for the price, instead of $99.95 US, it's in US dollars because it's global. It's in over 100 countries, and you get paid in US dollars, which is amazing. But this is $87.50 US per sleeve, so you get a better price. If you've got a lot of people to patch, this is the best one. Plus you get 20 of those, which means for many of us who saw this as another income stream, another opportunity, we're out patching people everywhere we go. Someone goes, oh, I got this pain on. Okay, I might have a solution for you. Can I patch you? And the ROI on that, even if it's 20 to 1, is unbelievable.
Huge.
So having that stock is important to be able to build the business. You can't build it if you don't have stock, to be able to go and do that. And then if someone locally purchases through us, then we have an extra one to go, hey, while you're waiting for yours to come in, get started today. Here's a month's worth. Then when theirs comes in, they'll give us a month back. So really simple, good, better, best, depending on your situation. Your brand partner will speak to you about it. Can I just say, you're going to see people all around the world over the next 6, 12, 18 months walking around with these patches, on their neck, on their hand, on their leg, wherever it is. And you want to be a part of this for your own health, number one, because your health is your true wealth. Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
But then health with wealth and time means you have true sovereignty and freedom. And that's what this is all about, that we love. So speak to your brand partner. Let's get you started. And we're so excited. Maybe you're the next testimony that shares something in a presentation like this as you begin to get going and help other people's lives as well. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you.